Ever since the crisis in Rivers State started between Yosom Wiki and its successor, Fubara, some Rivers elder statesmen, some of them were behind Wiki, while some were fully in support of Fubara. One of the examples of those who fully supported Fubara is Edwin Clark. Edwin Clark is an elder statesman in Rivers State, and he has been very outspoken ever since this crisis started on television and everywhere. He has not hidden his feelings about how he felt about how he felt of the crisis going on between these two. He was the one who even revealed that no, this crisis is not about structure. Wike is not fighting for structure. Wike is fighting because of the finances of River State. He felt that Fubara was trying to poke his nose into the finances, finding out what and what, which was what pissed Wike off according to Edwin Clark, and which is why Wike is fighting for Bara, and not because of structure. But you all today, even after Fubara signed the peace accord which Tinubu brokered between these two, Wike and Fubara, some have also been of the opinion that Wike shouldn't have signed, Fubara, pardon me guys, shouldn't have signed that document, that document is indirectly tying him down, which means that the knife is no longer on his neck. The knife is now behind him, which means he's going to be working closely with those people who wanted to impeach him, and the threat is not over. Other elders of River State are now knocking Edwin Clark for being an elder, but yet still trying to not find a resolve even after the peace accord has been signed. According to them, is trying to brew trouble, is trying to brew problem within the state with the River State crisis. Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. If this is your first time here, welcome. Like this video, subscribe, leave your opinions in the comment section. Don't forget also to turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Rivers crisis, I am disappointed at your level. You should be calling for peace. Gololo knocks Edwin Clark. The believer is an elder statesman. At least the peace accord has been signed. Forget everything that has happened. You should be calling for peace as an elder, not trying to cause more problems for these two. A chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, Dr. Garius Gololo, has knocked Niger Delta elder statesman Edwin Clark on his claims that President Bola Tinubu's intervention in the River State crisis is unconstitutional. Gololo said this while praising the governor of River State, Simi Lalai Fubara, on how he handled the crisis in the state. He commended the governor for subscribing to peace and shunning the ways of those calling for war. Speaking via a press chat with journalists on Wednesday in Abuja, the APC chieftain argued that the crisis would have plunged the state into a state of emergency declaration and subsequently led to the death of democracy. He berated Clark for demanding that the crisis continue despite Tinubu's intervention. The APC chieftain insisted that Tinubu is not just the president of a ruling party, but also of Nigeria. Gololo said, I respect Chief Edwin Clark so much. I regard him as a father, but I was disappointed at his call for continued crisis in River State, more especially when the president has waded into the matter. I thought at his level, he should be calling for peace meetings between the warring parties and also commend efforts put in ameliorating it. but it did none. Rather, it chose to take on Mr. President, waded in, and called both parties to order. We all know that Rivers State is a volatile area as far as politics is concerned, so the approach to settle this matter must be a technical one, not the way everyone wants it. Again, people like Edwin Clark should know that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not the president of AP, but president of Nigeria, which Rivers State is an integral part, and does not want to declare emergency rule in the state. And we should know also that peace is what Nigerians want across all states of the federation. He, however, advised the elder statesman to henceforth start speaking for the benefit of his people, not to feather his nest. I say this because Edwin Clark is in his records have never spoken on issues and that benefit the Niger Delta except what nourishes his personal life. I have watched him with keen interest, but had failed to notice him advocate for the payment of a 13% oil derivation to the host communities. That derivation was approved by General Sani Abacha and also was repeated by former President Muhammadu Buhari. Yet, Edwin Clark do nothing to stop governors from scuttling the money he added. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comments section. What do you think about, Edwin? I feel that the reason why most people hasn't, should I say, they have not gotten closure on the crisis between Wiki and Fubara is because of the ways that it was handled, and the terms of agreement, which most people think wasn't favorable to Fubara, you know and also a lot of people also felt that Tinubu shouldn't be the one interfering or intervening in this matter. But I would say Tinubu has no fault. I blame PDP fully, because if PDP fully knows their rights and duties, they would have intervened way before the president thought it wise to do so. Their what's it called? Their lackadaisical attitude in handling that matter was what gave the president room to intervene in the matter. If they had intervened, it was way after the president intervened. That was when I started hearing anything from PDP. All this while that the crisis was going on, we heard nothing from PDP. Everything was silence. I didn't even know that Damagu could talk. Because it was after the intervention that he started speaking, but we didn't hear anything from him before Tinubu intervened. So I don't think that people should blame Tinubu. Let's just, take it like that. It has happened, it has happened. And even Fubara wanted peace and he has signed it. So, let's just preach peace for now until if eventually someone out of the two of them, breaks the peace agreement. But you all, what are your thoughts? Let me have them in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.